Welcome. I know this is unexpected for you guys, but I have a little surprise for you. Welcome to Between Lovers, the Heart and Soul Chronicles. I'm T, your sacred guide to love, faith, and the fullest expression of you. This episode is not a teaching, it's a remembrance, a collection of sacred letters, if you will, written for the ones who still believe in love, even when it hurts, even when it confuses, and even when it wounds. Today, I offer three soul scrolls, spoken word reflections, for the woman about to give herself away, for the man still chasing pain and calling it passion, and for all of us still learning how to love without losing ourselves in the process. This is a soft sword, a gentle reminder, a healing interruption. Receive it as medicine, or as prophecy, or both. Just know you are not alone. And at this time, you will remember before it breaks you. Let's begin. Baby girl, I see you, and I see what's coming. He will look like a warm place, a softer version of your last heartbreak. And sometimes, that last heartbreak was your own father, mother, or sibling. He'll say things in the tone you always wanted to hear, buy you expensive things to keep you mesmerized. He'll touch you like he's memorizing something sacred, and you'll think, finally, someone who sees me. Finally, someone who doesn't make love feel like war. But, baby, sometimes peace is just the silence between battles. You'll see the commonalities and overlook the fact that he hates his parents until that same resentment is aimed at you. And when it comes, you'll try to explain it away by focusing on its good parts. You'll say, he's not like the others. He's just going through something. Well, he's never put his hands on me. Oh, he's healing. And I'll believe you. Everyone will. Because I know you're not lying. You're hoping. But hope doesn't make him whole. And your love doesn't make him ready. You'll stay when your body begs you to leave. You'll ache when he disappears for 3 days after being inside you. You'll shrink yourself just to fit into his emotional bandwidth. You'll stop talking to your friends, and especially the ones who tell you the truths. You'll stop dancing around the house and diminish your light because he says you're too much, or his behavior implies it. And you'll believe that because part of you still thinks love must be earned. But let me tell you what no one else did. You are not hard to love. You are just trying to make a home out of someone who doesn't know how to hold light. You're not being dramatic. You are responding to inconsistency. You are not needy. You are aware of your needs and that voice inside you. And the one that grows louder after every disappointment. You know that voice. That's not anxiety, that's accuracy. You're not just falling in love, you're falling into a pattern. One you inherited from your mothers who stayed too long, and grandmothers who called it survival sacrifice. But your soul was born to break the pattern, to say, not this time, to turn the page and write something new. So if I could tell you anything before you gave him your softness, your secrets, your schedule, and your spirit, it would be this. Do not give your power to someone who cannot hold your truth. Do not confuse emotional starvation for passion. Do not teach a man how to love you by abandoning yourself first. You are the blessing. You are the prize. You are the mirror, the flame, the prophecy. And if he can't match it, don't dim it. Let him miss you. Let him meet himself. Let him grow without your softness cradling his dysfunction. And when you feel tempted to text him late at night just to feel chosen again, pause. Put your hand on your heart and just remember what I'm telling you right now. You were loved enough to be warned. You were born to be whole, not almost loved. You are not his lesson. You are your own liberation. Walk away before the wound becomes your mirror. Walk away before you forget who you were before he called it love. Baby boy, let me take your hand for a second. I see her. The one with the pretty face, the sharp tongue, the body that won't stop, the chaos you mistake for confidence. I see her pulling you in with her wounds dressed as wisdom. And I just want to say, please don't confuse her fire with warmth. Don't mistake the way she clings to you for love. She's holding on because she's afraid to drown alone, not because she's ready to swim with you. You think you're helping her heal. You think you're different. I've seen this story before. How men lose themselves, trying to fix what only the soul can repair. You'll start calling the adrenaline connection. You'll call the silence space. You'll call the emotional exhaustion just what relationships take. But it's not. You're falling in love with her wound, not her, not the healed her, not the truth of her, just the parts that mirror the pain you haven't dealt with yet. So I'll say this to you before it's too late. You can't save her by losing yourself. You don't need to be someone's peace and their war. If she makes you question your own worth more than she reminds you of it, walk away. You are not a savior, you are a soul. And your softness is not a tool for her survival. It's a gift meant for someone who can hold it and reflect it. Someone who knows love is not proven in pain. Someone who chooses clarity over chaos. Someone who makes you feel found, not just needed. I know the wound feels familiar, but familiarity is not fate. And comfort is not the same as calling. Please don't let her confusion convince you that love has to come from suffering. You deserve a relationship that doesn't feel like recovery. And if she hasn't healed, she's not ready, no matter how much you think she loves you. I say this because I want to see you build, not just survive. I want to see you loved without needing to rescue, held without being tested, chosen without being broken first. So before you fall in love with a wound, remember who you are. And don't let your purpose bleed for a love that doesn't know how to hold you. To all the lovers, and the ones still trying to love. To the ones who want love but don't know how to receive it. To the ones who still believe in soulmates, but now they just want peace. To the ones who keep trying to make it work even when their hearts whisper, this isn't it. To the ones who haven't given up but haven't fully shown up either. This is for you. I know it's been hard, trying to love in a world that taught you to guard your heart, trying to open up when vulnerability was never safe, trying to let someone in without losing yourself again. Some of you are still recovering from the last time love turned into survival. Some of you are with people who don't see you but make you feel just safe enough to stay. Some of you have stopped believing in deep love altogether. You're settling, not because you don't want more, but because you're tired of hoping. And yet, somewhere in you, you still want to be held. Not out of obligation, not out of routine, but out of truth. So here's the sacred message. You're not broken for wanting more. You're not selfish for needing tenderness. You're not behind just because your timeline doesn't look like someone else's. You are right on time for real love. But it must begin with the one person who's always been there. You. This new world we're entering, this new earth that's rising, if you will, it runs on love now. Not performance, not fear, not chasing. And the only way you'll thrive in it is if you start giving yourself what you've been begging others for. Start choosing yourself before wanting to be chosen. Start listening to your body before your mind rationalizes the red flags. Start honoring your heart as a temple, not a test. Because when your love for you becomes unconditional, what you attract will shift. And your cup? Your cup will be full. And full cups don't chase love, they reflect it. You don't have to settle. You don't have to prove you're worthy. You already are. You don't have to fake being okay in a relationship that's shrinking your soul. You're allowed to leave. You're allowed to heal. You're allowed to begin again. Love is not a trick. It is not a trap. Love is not pain you must survive to be chosen. Love is home. Love is wholeness. Love is you remembering that the frequency you give yourself is the frequency you will receive in return. So, to all the lovers and the ones learning how to love, I am with you. I believe in you. I've been you. You are not too late. You are not too much. You're not alone. This is your permission slip, your sign, your sacred letter. Now go love yourself so well that even the heavens start sending you reflections that match you. Wow. If you saw yourself in these words, if you felt the ache, the recognition, the remembering, then let it move you, not in guilt, but into growth. Let it call you back to yourself. Let it remind you that love is not meant to be survived. It's meant to be shared with someone who can hold your wholeness. And that someone must be you first. Keep the mirror close. Keep the flame sacred. And above all else, don't trade your truth for company that costs you your peace. If these words met you in the ache or reminded you of your worth before you gave it away, then let them live in your body a little longer. Let them sit with you. Let them interrupt the pattern. Let them become prayer the next time you forget who you are. Because love was never meant to be confusion, and you were never meant to shrink just to be held. Well, I am T, and this is Between Lovers, the Heart and Soul Chronicles. If this episode stirred something in you, go ahead and like, subscribe, and please leave me a review, babies. Or send it to someone you love, because the medicine isn't just for you, it's for the collective healing. You can follow along on TikTok or Instagram at BTWNLVRS, Between Lovers. You know, y'all, social media really isn't my thing. I do try. I try to post when my spirit says share it. I will. I'll try to get better, I promise you guys. But until next time, beloved, walk gently, walk boldly, walk soulfully. Peace.